Hello, everyone. It's Carolina, Create Your Future. I'm here, a law of assumption coach. I have one-on-one sessions available. You can check them out at the description below in the box. I am also a certified hypnotherapist and a neuro-linguistic practitioner. I have a couple announcements. First, we're still giving away our free course, how to find your blocks and overcome them in order to create the life of your dream. Two new hypnotherapy tracks. They just came out on sale. One, it's called Bring Your SP in Your Life. How to reverse the seemingly impossible. What does that mean? Simply, I've had a large number of clients lately telling me that yes, they can manifest a lot of things in life. However, bringing their SP back, that's just impossible. And then they give me a long list of circumstances and why this is just not going to work. It's just it's the yeah, but my situation is different. It's impossible. And I'm going to talk about this today. However, because of this recurring topic, I made a hypnotherapy track, and it will bring you into a deep state of relaxation. And once you're there, very fully relaxed, I'm saying a whole bunch of affirmations, to recreate your new truth, your new reality that you are going to repeat either out loud or in your mind. And they are going to become your new reality, your new truth. It's going to be pushed out. But in that state of relaxation, what happens is that we drop the resistance. And it's kind of a direct access to the mind, the subconscious mind. And that's what we're looking at doing here. Often those hypnotherapy tracks are long and you may fall asleep. So I'll repeat it each time. Be in a very safe place where it's okay for you to fall asleep at home, on your couch, on the bed, it doesn't matter, but please do not do it in a bubble bath. Do not do it while you're driving or operating any type of machinery. All right, so the topic of the day is how to reverse the seemingly impossible. What does this mean? Okay, so lots of clients coming to me with the same topic over and over. Like I said in the intro, SP, it's over with SP. SP now already told us they don't want to hear from us. They don't want to have to ever see us again. And, SP blocked us from everywhere. What do we do? Because at this point, it seems pretty impossible to, affirm such statements as my SP loves me, I'm always on my SP's mind, and, just watch this SP come back into your life. Yes, I get it. I get it. It sounds a little bit far-fetched. However, my dear friends, remember what we're doing here. We're talking about law of assumption. And what is law of assumption? Okay, let's review it one more time. It says that our thoughts create. What we focus on is being pushed out into our 3D reality. And the dominant thought is what's being pushed out. So if we affirm for something, but the dominant thought is the opposite, then it's the opposite that we are going to experience in our life, right? We also know that with the law of assumption, circumstances do not matter. What does it mean? It means that each thought or each group of thoughts which create a belief, right? Your truth, what it is that you actually believe in, and it can be conscious or unconscious. Sometimes we're not even aware that we do believe certain things, but that's just the way it is. So everything is a belief, because everything is what we call an assumption. You may think that it is what it is, it's set in stone, it's concrete. However, it's just your perception. It's just one perception. There's not, just one. It's an array of perception, and yours is one point of view, and that point of view can be change. You can now look at a situation not from here anymore, but from this point of view and see something completely different while looking at the same thing. Okay, so circumstances don't matter. Let's go over this. What does it mean? Is that your belief, whether it's unconscious or if it is something that you're consciously thinking about, you're focusing about, is going to be pushed out. That's the experience you're going to have. At each moment, you are focusing, okay? So at each moment, it's a creation, and those creations are not linked to the other ones. They're independent, meaning that it's not because you have thought a certain thought 5 minutes ago that it's going to affect the thought you have right now. You have the power right now to have a brand new thought, which will, be pushed out into a brand new creation. So once you understand that all those thoughts are independent one from the other, you are not subjected to an old thought anymore. You can recognize that the old thought now has no more power if you choose and declare that it's so. That right now, this is what you believe, and it can be an opposite of what you were thinking before. The only reason why we keep on saying the same results or the same type of scenarios or the same type of behavior in people around you in your life, it's because that perception has not been modified. And it's like you're living your life being subjected to the power of that thought, not really fully understanding that at each moment you have the power to change that thought. You have control over your thoughts, and you have control over what you're focusing on, resulting in a complete switch of scenario and a complete different outcome, meaning the experience you're going to live in your 3D reality. So for some reasons, you have heard your SB telling you it's over, and they never want to hear from you again, and then they blocked you, and now they're, you're more than ghosted. There's zero contact, and maybe even SP has moved on with someone else. Okay. This is something now from the past. Right now, you have the power to look at it and say, okay, this somehow, I created it. It got pushed out into my reality. I do not like it. I don't want it to be so. This is what I want. And I'm creating my new story now. I am, and take the time. Please take the time. Just, knowing what you want like this. Yeah, I want SP to be back with me. Okay, that's great. But, let's put a little more energy into what it is that you want. So take the time to stop and think. And maybe that's why writing is very useful, because you're writing, so you all your thoughts are being focused into what it is that you're writing. And now you're rewriting the story of who you are today with your SP and how your SP is thinking and feeling about you and the type of relationship you guys have. All right. So when you do take the time to really, really focus on this fantasy dream relationship that you desire and the type of person you are in this relationship, as well as your SP, now all your focus is on that new story. And you cannot think two thoughts at once, right? So there's no room for the old story, but you do make the declaration. You do say, okay, that's it. I'm done with a scenario from the old story. And right now, I close the chapter and I'm opening my new chapter, and this is how it looks like. And now you focus on what it is that you want. You decide, you take the time to dream about it, to fantasize about it, and either think or write it. But you are being super, super, super clear on what it is that you want, right? So you're being super clear on what it is that you want. And then from there, you write out your affirmations. and you stick to them. So let's say you did the work and now you feel confident and you feel inspired to reach out to that SP that's, left you in the cold. Okay. Very good. You felt good about it. You wanted to write the text. You send the text. And then there was no response. Still no response. What is going on? Okay, let's calm down and let's not panic over the fact that there was no response. Because now at this point, you're looking at the 3D, you're reacting, and you're reverting right back to the old self that was rejected, and opening, a little more of that same unwanted reality where your SP is not in it with you, committed in this beautiful exclusive relationship. So even if you don't have a response, once you send that text and you were feeling good and confident, continue feeling good and confident. Continue with your affirmations that yes, my SP loves to hear from me. My SP was actually missing me so much that it is the best news. And okay, they didn't reply right away. Why? We may just skip that part and just continue with the affirmation, or if you really want to, then yes, you can assign a meaning as of why SP has not replied right away, a meaning that is satisfying to you, okay? So it could be anything, any excuse, but we can skip all this and just go straight to continuing with the affirmation. Yes, SP is madly in love with me. Okay, so if we want to look at this time of separation, whichever time just went by, it doesn't matter if it was just 1 month or 1 year or 10 years, it really does not matter. That goes back under the concept of circumstances don't matter. Don't look at time, just say, okay, for some reason this time has gone, and actually it was super beneficial to us because now my SPs gain clarity and I gain clarity that we both know for sure, for a fact, that we are in love with each other and we want to be together. So when SP got my text, SP was incredibly, moved, touched, thrilled, happy, because SP loves me so much, right? This is how you need to think. This is what you need to stay on, even if right now you didn't get a response once you send that text. Do you see how it works? You cannot drop your arms after the first little bump. If there are still little bumps, it just means that, the ball hasn't rolled long enough to be in that new track that will take you to your end goal. And that's fine, because, it takes momentum. You had a big momentum with the rejection story for a long time. And now we are changing it. So we are, starting fresh. Some people can manifest immediately right away. Others, it will take a little longer because you need to build the momentum. And how you build that momentum, you continue with your affirmations. You don't give up. You stay on those. That's it. Regardless of what's happening in your 3D, you continue to affirm that SP was missing you so much. Why? Because SP is so in love with you, and receiving your text was the best gift that could ever happen to them in their life. And now they're putting everything in motion to either reach out to you or come meet you, come surprise you. You can invent the story whichever way you like and you choose. It's just so very, very important that the moment you start going in the direction of your goal and you encounter one little bump, that you don't give up. It's okay, it's normal, it happens to all of us. Just continue. But if you stay on those affirmations and you really affirm, with intent, just say them, like mean them, not just like blah blah blah. By the way, I'm going to clean the floor too. No, you focus on them and you stay on them. with your intent, with your power, with knowing that you are the creator, knowing that your thoughts create, then you will see movement super fast. Then the so-called impossible will be completely possible. Of course it will be. So SP will be back in your life just the way you choose, as long as you stay on top of your affirmations. All right, guys? I intend that this video was helpful. Again, a happy, wonderful Sunday. Don't forget to smash that like button on your screen, and make comments. I always love your comments. I try to address every questions that are in the comment section. And thank you for subscribing. Yeah, we'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.